This will be the first stream of Unicorn Overlord. Today is Thursday, April 30, stream 01. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. Do appreciate you coming in and spending your precious time hanging out with me as I experience Unicorn Overlord for the first time. We're taking a break from Neo 3, but yeah, thanks for being here. Having you here makes the streams more fun in general for me and helps motivate me to continue streaming, so I truly appreciate you spending your precious time hanging out with me. Hope your day is going well. Hope you're able to enjoy some games yourself, and I hope you enjoy the stream. But yeah, as you can see, not Neo 3. Um, Yesterday I got like behind, and I was already feeling a little bit like I kind of wanted to just play a chill game, not something that requires like every second on point thinking about stuff like the tactical game you still have to think about stuff, but you can like take a step back. You don't like you can like step away, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, and I've been wanting to play this for a while, ever since it was like announced and came out. I wanted to play. I got the freaking Monarch edition, the physical Monarch edition with the art book, the soundtrack, and the like card game and stuff, and it's been sealed, sitting on my desk, staring at me. It's like, why have you not played this yet? And it's a freaking Atlas Vanillaware game, and those are always bangers. Like those are always, I always love those games. So yeah, I did play the demo, but that was such a long time ago. So I was gonna play it fresh anyway, but just another reason to just to not load the demo data. Epilepsy warning. Oh, we can we can close that now. As if I didn't have other Atlas games I need to finish. Freaking Persona 3 Reload and Metaphor ReFantasia. Physics. The Vanillaware art is always so good. I've been kind of like thinking about doing what I did for a little bit before, which was like dedicate like maybe not a different game for every day of the week, but like trying to stream before work again and have like one game for 2 days, another game for 2 days, and then of course have my like main game that I'm playing, which happens to be Neo 3 at the moment, like on my days off where I can really dedicate a chunk. That's part of the reason why I was like later today. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to play that happened to be like chill enough. Where am I gonna put my water? That where it is close enough. Oop, oops, shit. Eh. Hold on. Eh. Okay. Convert save data? Oh, if you were like started playing it on PS4 first. Oh, okay. That's cool. Uh, enable fast forward in cutscenes. Yeah. We'll leave it off for now, just in case it's like it also auto advances, which I don't want. Oh, it's right there. Dialogue will advance automatically. Press triangle during any dialogue to toggle this. Okay. We'll leave it off, just in case I want to make any sort of commentary. We don't have to worry about the dialogue advancing. Auto advance wait time. Half a second. I mean, it's off, but screen fade intensity we'll leave, I guess. Pressing R2 will not toggle fast forward on and off. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. First playthrough, probably only playthrough to be honest. We'll see how much I love it. There's plenty of other games where I'm like, oh, I definitely want to replay this, but it never happens. Update tactics when optimizing equipment. Characters' tactics will not automatically update. Characters' tactics will automatically update. Huh. We'll leave it off for now. Reset cursor position. It'll remain in the same position. Yeah, I generally like when RPGs leave it where I last, my last input. Voice. Japanese. English. Voice is always maxed out, so we can actually understand what they're saying. Sound effects. Let's see how we like this. Yeah. Auto run. Only run when the button is pressed. Yeah, we'll leave it like that for now. Auto pause at the start of a stage. Automatically pause at the beginning of a battle. Yeah. Rest confirmation. Prompt will appear when selecting rest. Okay. Always display assist range. Assist ranges will not always be displayed. We'll leave it off for now. Okay. Did it? Yeah, it's saved. Okay. And new game.
You, my queen, take leave of this place while you're still able.
Yes, listen to Joseph.
To where, I might ask? Nigh every last of Cornia's lords has forsaken us in favor of the traitor Valmor. No refuge remains for a crowned fugitive. Yet the general seeks my death and mine alone. I shall not flee from that fate. Though you still can, a sole rider with Elaine at your side. Take him, Joseph. Raise that delicate seedling into a sturdy tree capable of weathering the harsh climes that await. And pray safeguard the ring of the unicorn as well. Hold it close to you until Elaine is a man grown. He will have need of the power it bears.
Yeah, it's glowing blue because it's radioactive. That's the power. Radiation poisoning. I don't actually know what color anything that's radioactive would glow. If it even glows. I'm pretty sure that like something doesn't have to or doesn't actually glow if it's radioactive. Like you can't see it, right? I'm not like a scientist or anything.
My queen,
Mother? Are they coming for us? Heed well these words, Elaine. I say this not as your mother, but as your queen. From here forth, you're to treat Joseph's command as though it were spoken directly with my tongue. Of course, but is there something amiss? My faith and more lies with you, Joseph. I only pray it is enough. Farewell, and may the heavens guide you. Why are you just standing there, Joseph? Aren't you going to help her?
I am, my prince. Then he punches him and knocks him out so he can take him away without him complaining or fighting back.
would that I were able, my prince. Come, we've not a minute to spare.
Valmor. Bar all exits to the city. The queen is not to leave these walls alive. Our great general, reduced to little more than a base traitor, You'll find my head not so easily parted from my shoulders, Valmor. I wonder if you can say the same. Hodrick. Come, everyone, we march this day for Her Majesty! Is that an I then an L? I don't think the knight, Joseph, said her name. He just said Majesty. Hopefully they say her name so I can get like a confirmation on the correct way to say her name. Elenia. Unit movement. Move the cursor with L to select allied units and command them to move across the battle stage. Select Queen Elenia's unit and use the move command to make them march toward Valmor's position. They're probably just guarding the exit. Uh, I'm assuming this is an exit. Oh no. Well, that's an exit. I'm selecting a unit. What? It's not working. Oh. Can I mouse over? There's no mouse, but can I like get a tooltip on what these actions do? Oh, okay. Uh, 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 no. It just gives a basic active skill, passive skill, attack support. Maybe we'll figure it out later. Okay, whatever.
Consider wisely our options. Make haste.
The layout's fine.
On your guard.
Does this suit you? Embarrassing. We strive together. I trust you.
My magic is yours. Cornia shall never cave.
And what wonderful magics you have, my lady. What is the, I'm sure they'll tell us later, but what does the numbers mean? Because you would think that our number would be higher because we have more units on the field and our well, our levels are about the same, but our like it looks like we have higher HP, which also indicates that we have like more advanced jobs, sort of like how in Fire Emblem you go from trying to think of, I can't remember off the top of my head. It's whatever, from like a basic knight to a paladin or something like that.
I have you.
I shall protect you. Does this suit you?
Ready yourself.
I am your shield. You'll see no harm. We shall see our duty through. I trust you. Enjoy this.
Now
Raise your shield!
How's this? Victory is ours!
Seize her!
For a minute, I was thinking about like going to one of the outside units and trying to like quote unquote escape, but I'm pretty sure they'll just come up with some contrived reason why we can't. Like, oh, like we defeat that unit, but then like Valmore's unit is right behind us and ambushes us or something like that. I'm guessing someone has already done it, and like, I could just look it up online.
Enlighten me, Valmore. To what end do you seek to usurp my throne?
Self-centered fool. It's not merely your throne I aspire towards. It's all of them.
He has like beer belly armor.
Zenoira are the rightful sovereigns of Fevrith, and I, the blade to restore our world to its natural order.
I did look up a little bit of cursory information on the Unicorn Overlord website. Apparently, Fervith is like the continent, and our kingdom, Elenia's kingdom of Cornia, is one of the kingdoms on Fervith. I think also from playing the demo, Zenoria is another kingdom on this continent. So like he used to be apparently like one of our generals, but he became a traitor. But it seems like he's pledging allegiance to Zenoria, or he secretly led a way to overthrow that too, Zenoria also, so he could like rule, you know, as stepping stones to him ruling the entire continent. Was he like, does he have some like a bloodline tied to Zenoria or something? I guess we'll find out.
You seek to plunge the continent into war. Fevrith need not suffer your delusions.
A proper ruler demands unity, not pointless politicking with insufferable neighbors. Now, I shall achieve that unity through conquest and reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
It's always, if you do it through conquest, it's always gonna be like a fake unity.
I would sooner see you slain by my hand!
I promise you, my queen, the royal lineage shall endure. 'Tis but a great shame I couldn't aid you further. All has gone according to plan, my lord. And yet our work only just begins. We stand now at a new dawn for Fevrith, one which will see Zenoira's dominion restored at last. Curious, though, that we've no trace of the old knight's captain.
About that, my lord. A lone cavalry unit was spotted riding through the eastern gate before it was barred.
Then the boy is lost to us. A truth obscured only by his mother's futile attempt at a counter-offensive. It would seem I underestimated her penchant for deception.
Year 895 of the Hallowed Chronicle. Claiming himself a scion of the fallen Sonoran Empire, Cornia's once decorated General Valmor rebelled against his erstwhile home at the seat of its monarchy, Gran Corinne.
Okay, Scion. So there's like, he does have lineage to the fallen king empire of Zenoira. Okay.
Its queen, Elenia, bold in the face of this staggering betrayal,
Okay, Elenia.
stood unshrinking as the shield to her son Elaine's safe flight, and mustering what meager forces remained by her side, she rallied a defense as valorous as it was damned. With Cornia's queen lost, care of the young prince fell to her faithful knight, Joseph, who took wing beyond Valmor's wretched grasp to asylum on the Forned Isle of Palavia in the Holy Kingdom of Albion.
Holy Kingdom Albion. I wasn't paying attention for half a second there. It's pronounced Albion, right? I'll watch it back later, or they might say it again. The dude said they had left out of the east gate, so they left out of the east gate but are now heading west. I guess it's like a move to like fake them out, thinking they're going east, I guess. Or they could have like head out the east gate, went south down that path to like a dock or something like that, and then they're sailing west.
And boastfully proclaiming himself Fevrith's new emperor, Valmor donned a second name, Calarius, and began a relentless onslaught the continent's nations could only but struggle against.
That's Calarius with a C, right? That's like a C combined with a G.
Yet each realm's endeavors fell in vain time and again, and ere long Zenoira's vile dominion was realized. His blood-soaked unification come to bear, few dared stand against the ironclad fist of Emperor Galerius.
Galerius. Wasn't Galerius the name of the villain in one of the Final Fantasies? 12? I don't remember. 12 wasn't one of my favorites. Like, it was good, but it wasn't one of my favorites. The combat system was cool though. I liked it. I thought it was interesting.
Embers of resistance burned on, yet the downtrodden could cling only to furtive hopes of liberation. Desperate prayers which fell upon deaf ears night after unceasing night. Years have passed since the Shroud of War first set over Cornia.
Altar of the Unicorn and the Maiden.
I wonder if those two are at it again.
Maiden, check. Unicorn statue, check. My impressions from the demo and also the promotional game art is that she is the default romance partner, and it's not a spoiler to say that. Like, it's kind of known that like this game has romance options. And generally speaking, I am a big sucker for childhood friends, childhood friend romance trope. Like, it's super tropey, but I like love it. It's like my what's the word I'm looking for? Not really guilty pleasure, but it's like, I don't know, like the soul food of tropey writing for me or something like that. Like, perfect example is Tifa, but Tifa is perfect. We'll see if I go with the childhood friend. It's I do believe that it will have some degree of difficulty for me to move away from her, but um I don't think it would be as hard for me to move away from Tifa.
Well, that takes care of the altar. I suppose I should be getting back.
Physics. Presented by Atlas. Sound by Basis Cape. Developed by Vanillaware. One of the last bastions of good honest devs and stuff.
Sorry, Elaine, but this round's mine.
Like, I would put Vanilla right now, like I would put Vanillaware up there with like your Larian Studios and stuff like that. Like, it used to be studios like BioWare and Bethesda, but oh man, they're not the same studios anymore.
Ah, you always were the optimist. Damn it. You got a good hit in, I'll give you that. There's just no stopping you these days.
Yet you've grown no less than I have. Still, we could likely train for the rest of our lives, and even then, never manage to best Joseph.
Weird to think he's back on the mainland now. Finally making that Liberation Army thing a reality, huh?
Viva la resistance.
Guess that means we'll be going up against Anoira soon.
Indeed it does. The people of Cornia are suffering, Lex. Crying out for whatever help will hear their pleas.
Also, they are seriously deprived of their Cornia jokes. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Should I turn a deaf ear to those voices, I would have little and less claim to the crown I feel is mine. That, and I owe it to my mother to see them safe.
Well, yeah, but Zenoira's got the whole world in the palm of their hand. How are we gonna fight back against that?
The earth may be theirs, but the heavens will surely favor those who stand for justice.
You got a point there. Sorry for not sounding all too confident. Just make sure you don't take it all on yourself. I'll be with you every step of the way.
Thank you, Lex. You know I can't do this without you.
Oh, stop. You're gonna make me blush. Anyway, that's enough training for today. We're gonna miss lunch if we don't get moving.
I suppose it is that time.
You see something out there?
It's a ship.
Looks like they're flying Zenoira colors, too.
This island is no longer safe. We have to tell the others.
With you there. You head for the cathedral. I'll make sure the town knows what's coming.
Seal off the harbor, and do it quick! Not a soul gets off this island under our watch. All soldiers have alighted, sir!
Well, who do we have here? I think, in the demo we got past, the story point in the mystery of our reunited friend here.
Dispatch the vanguard to the cathedral.
Yeah, Hodrick.
And remember, we're to apprehend the target alive.
Understood, sir!
Grand Palevia.
O Heavenly Father, ruler of land and sky above, we pray this day for deliverance from evil. Grant us the meager sustenance to nourish our fragile bodies in the times to come. Guide our lost souls on the path to salvation. Shine down your radiant light upon us, for darkness looms thick through all corners of Fevrith. Such is my request as your humble servant. In the name of the guardian unicorn, and that of the Holy Mother.
Rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the grub.
Is that you, Elaine?
She's some kind of religious nut. I'm out. Just kidding.
How many times must I ask you not to stomp around in the cathedral? What is the meaning of this?
Well, look what we've got here. Seems we're the first to show. Rough her up if you want, but don't forget, the girl dies and our heads will roll too.
Such depravity will not go unpunished. Not in the house of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah? Then you'd best get to praying. She's fast.
Not as fast as us.
What the?
Scarlet, are you hurt?
Only a little shaken, that's all. What's happening to us, Elaine?
A ship has come ashore on Palavian soil.
Palavian.
One hoisting the banner of the Zenoiran army.
And are they aware that you're the Crown Prince?
I don't think they know that I necessarily am the Crown Prince. Like, maybe they don't really know exactly what I look like, but they know the prince is here. And that's part of the reason why they brought Hodrick, because Hodrick knows what we look like.
I can't say for certain, but we know one thing. These people are our enemy, and they must be stopped.
Yes. My cathedral will see no more bloodshed this day. Come, let's move outside.
Your Highness, it's a relief to see you unharmed.
Joseph.
Hold on. Where's Lex?
He went to the town.
He went ahead to alert the town. We best find him and get to the harbor.
Indeed. But first, my prince, this belongs to you.
A ring.
Joseph, I do. I never knew you felt this way about me. I'm not really a ring man, though. Do you have, like, a necklace?
The Ring of the Unicorn. Queen Elenia wished for you to have it.
Elenia. Oh, of course, of course. I'm not sad at all. I didn't at all think that this ring meant something else.
In truth, I had intended to wait till signs of age played more deeply across your face. But we no longer have such luxury. I have the utmost faith you'll see it secured.
A keepsake from my mother. Thank you for this, Joseph. Truly.
Make no further mention of it. Now, let us be off.
Battle stages are the fields of combat where allied and enemy units wage war in real time. Each battle stage has victory conditions that must be fulfilled in order to complete it, such as defeating the enemy commander. Deploying units. Allied units can be deployed from any base flying a blue flag. Move the cursor to the command post with the joystick, left joystick, and give Elaine's unit the order to deploy. Stage start! Axe bearer. Garrison effects. Okay. Select. Spend Valor points to deploy a unit. 1 out of 10 Valor points.
The day will be ours.
Deploying a unit consumes 1 Valor point from the gauge displayed in the upper left of the screen. Valor points can be replenished by defeating enemies, liberating towns and fortresses, and more. Elaine, look, they've already reached the town. Then we know our first aim. We must dispatch those soldiers as quickly as possible. Select Elaine's unit, then move to the enemy.
We march. To me.
To battle! Battle menu. When an allied unit encounters an enemy unit, the battle menu will appear at the bottom of the screen. Use it to organize your forces and view enemy details before battle. Select battle once you finish preparing to enter the fray. Yeah. Leader effect, morale boost, gain more valor points when defeating enemy units. Character details. Lord, a noble warrior bearing the blood of royalty, excels at offense and defense in equal measure, possesses the ability to protect allies in battle. Growth type 1 all-arounder. Okay. Hey, that's cool. Portrait art, along with a like full character portrait, full body portrait. Play voice. How come I can't play the voice?
The day will be
Oh.
ours. Just a moment. 'Tis merely a bit the path is set.
Ah, okay. Attack enemy. Recover 25 HP if the attack hits. 25 HP if target is defeated. Activates before being hit by a physical attack, so it's like passive. Okay. Priestess. Palavian Orthodoxy excels at healing and support skills, effective versus armored foes such as hoplites. Leader effect can provide healing assists for allied units. View rapport overview. Okay, 0, obviously. I wonder, is she part of, I'm assuming maybe there was like some Cornia refugees? Because it seems like we've known each other a long time, but Elaine was, he did flee when he was like 5 or 6 years old or whatever. So he grew up with Scarlet, even if she was like not of Cornian descent, and she was originally from Palavia or whatever. Flow of battle. Battles play out automatically according to various predetermined rules. First, the combatant's initiative determines their turn order within battle. When a combatant's turn arrives, they will use one of their active skills. Using an active skill consumes action points, AP. Combatants will take turns using active skills in order according to their initiatives. Battle will continue until all combatants run out of AP. Passive skills will trigger automatically when certain conditions are met, such as being hit with an attack. First, Elaine's Noble Guard skill triggers when he is attacked, causing him to protect himself. Using passive skill consumes PP, passive points. Next, Scarlet's Quick Heal skill triggers when an ally takes damage, thus healing that ally.
Let me.
Finally, the enemy's Parting Blow skill triggers at the end of battle, performing an additional attack. The battle will end when all combatants have run out of AP, or when all combatants on one side have been defeated. You can also press square to view the battle log and review the skills that were used in battle.
A fine job.
Win. Okay, battles are basically one turn, and then it kind of resets. They got pushed back, and they're, okay, yeah, they're explaining it. Up. Turn down my headphones a little bitty bit. Battle results. If neither unit is defeated in a battle, the side with lower percentage HP remaining is the loser. Waiting. Upon losing a battle, the defeated unit is knocked back and enters a waiting state, rendering it immobile for a short time. We almost have them, just one more push.
The time is at hand. To me.
First strikes. Engaging a waiting unit will grant the attacking unit a first strike. A unit executing a first strike will always act first, regardless of initiative.
fought.
Good. All that remains now is to reclaim the town. That's where Lex headed, right? I hope he's okay. Liberating facilities. Garrisoning a unit in a town, fort, or other facility will allow that unit to liberate the facility. Move a lane's unit to Palavia Town and garrison there.
Path is set. For the liberation.
Lane's unit reached their destination, garrison town. Liberating facilities will replenish valor points and boost your score upon completing the stage. Additionally, facilities that have been liberated will serve as bases from which allied units can be deployed. Lex. Hey, sorry about that. They caught me off guard there, of course. Don't worry, everyone's safe. I made sure of it. I knew I was right to count on you, and I'm glad you're unharmed as well. Still wish I could have done more, though. Here, let me scout ahead to make up for it. Unit movement. Units can be ordered to move to any location you specify. Select Lex's unit and then move him to the marked location.
I'm up.
Meow.
You got it. I'm here.
Just what I was waiting for. It's time to show these guys what I'm made of. That seems very ill-advised. Can I, like... well, let me. Alright, we're going on the suicide mission.
Sure thing. Yes, sir.
Damn, might have gotten too eager there, you think? Lex. No, we'll never make it in time. Allow me, Your Highness. Unit mobility. Different units have differing degrees of mobility. The higher this stat is, the quicker they move through a battle stage. A unit's combined mobility is determined by the individual mobility stats of its members. So, like the average. Deploy Joseph's unit.
In service of the royal family.
Move Joseph's unit to Lex's unit.
I'll not fail you. Very well.
I am your foe this day. Prepare to be struck down. Swapping positions. When two allied units are in close proximity, one can swap in for the other. Press L1 or R1 to have Joseph's unit swap in for Lex's. Damage predictions. Before battle, you will see a prediction of how much damage each unit will take. Note how these predictions change when swapping units.
It's not looking great.
Gaze upon the face of your demise. Come.
It's not
Gaze upon the face of your demise. I shall hold nothing back.
This isn't gonna end well.
Come. I shall hold
It's not looking great.
Come. Gaze upon the come. I shall hold nothing back. I have you.
Are you okay?
Glory to the liberation.
Joseph's level and XP are red. I'm assuming it's to indicate that he's taking like it's like diminishing returns on his leveling up ability. I wonder if there's like a actual hard cap. So it looks like he still can level up. It's just extremely difficult at level 20. So maybe the actual hard cap level is like 25 or 30. But we'll see.
I've not chosen my grave yet.
Lex, are you alright? Somehow, yeah. Sorry for making you worry. You know, it's a miracle you can even put your armor on straight here. This medicine should perk you up again. Acquired 3 healing tonic. S for small, I guess. HP. When a combatant's HP falls to 0, they will be rendered incapacitated. Items and skills can restore HP and revive incapacitated combatants. I wonder if there's like a permadeath mode, sort of like in Fire Emblem. It seems like they sort of have a similar system in Fire Emblem, like party swapping, and like certain classes, it seems, will have an advantage over others. But first impressions, it doesn't seem like this is that type of like hardcore type of tactical RPG type of game. But we'll see. Maybe it's only like unlocked once you beat the base game or something. Select the items option from a unit's action menu to use an item.
I just want to sleep.
Whew, I needed that. Chloe, perhaps you'd be better served watching after Lex directly. I fear he's a bit of a liability on his own. Yeah. Very much agreed. No more messing around, Lex. I'll be keeping a close eye on you. Now then, this appears to be safe. This area appears to be safe for the time being. Let us hurry to the harbor. My word, but that's Hodrick. He and I used to stand as stalwart pillars of Cornia's defense. What might have possibly have changed him? Prepare yourself, rebels. Any foolish enough to defy Emperor Galerius must be put to the sword. It seems combat is our only path forward. Indeed, ridding this land of the enemy must be our first and only priority, no matter who that enemy may be. Defeat conditions. The time limit expires. The victory conditions: defeat Hodrick. Selecting multiple units. Move the cursor while holding X to select multiple units, and give them all the same order at once. After selecting the desired units, release X and choose a destination to order all selected units to head toward that location. Pausing the battle. Ordering a unit to move or pressing X during battle stage will automatically pause the game. The move and item commands can be used even while the game is paused. Press circle to resume the game. Okay.
You got it. Ready. We march. To me.
Come. Stand true. The battle is won. For the liberation.
We march.
The path is set.
Your villainy ends here. I'm up.
Oh, okay. I gotta remember we're blue. We're a blue team.
Yes, sir. Come then.
I shall hold nothing back.
Your villainy ends here.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
You face me.
Come. Hold fast. I fight in me yet. A trivial undertaking.
Come then.
Gaze upon
You don't stand a chance. Score one for Lex.
Take notes, Lex.
Done and dusted.
Awaiting your command. The time is at hand. We march. I'll not fail you. What would you ask? As you wish. Come.
This one's mine.
I shall hold nothing.
I'm ready to hit.
Come.
You don't stand a chance.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
This struggle will only prolong the pain. Accept the mercy of a swift demise.
I fail to understand, Hodrick. What has motivated this shift in allegiance?
It's Hodrick, not Hodrick.
Joseph, Cornia's most decorated knight. I shall close the book on your tale myself. You won't touch them.
Stand true! The battle is won.
Such firm defenses, our weapons barely leave a scratch. Perhaps my magic will work then. Leave this to me, Elaine. Fast forward. Hold R2 to fast forward the game, advancing time quickly. Fast forward can be used both in stages and during battles. If the game is paused, fast forwarding will automatically resume it.
Sure thing.
How come I'm not like, they're not selected?
We march. To me.
Ready.
You move to him, I guess?
You got it.
You follow
By your word.
our party
The time
and
is at hand.
us go here.
The path is set. As expected.
So, what next?
We march.
How do we...
Awaiting your command. As you wish.
Your villainy ends here. Why are you doing this? You, who once stood as my mother's royal guard.
Enough of your questions, well, interfere and I shall see you suffer for it.
Easy now.
A fine job.
Sure thing. On it.
Yeah, Lex, go be a hero.
I'm ready to hit something.
I have you.
No stopping now.
To me.
You don't stand a chance.
Try again.
Oh, I thought I selected the prince.
That's how it's done.
The time is at hand. The path is set. You face me.
Light!
I must never yield.
Level up.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
Victory grows ever closer.
Stage clear. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay. I'm assuming that renown, the letter grade is not like for the individual battle. It's our overall renown in this area. I'm assuming. So we just have to keep winning fights, and then eventually we'll be more renowned in this area. I'm assuming 21 is a fairly standard amount of renown to get at this point.
What foolishness is this? One such as I, brought low by the Cornia vermin that gnawed our ankles.
You've fallen far indeed, Hodrick. How many times did you stare death in the face at Her Majesty's side? Now, look what you've become. I may stand as your swordmaster no longer, but I can yet offer you a merciful end to your descent.
Wait.
Your Highness.
Tell me, Hodrick, do you remember the times you and I played together? When I was still just a boy? Yours was a bond of loyalty few knights could hope to equal. Why cast that aside and bend the knee to Galerius? I refuse to cut down a friend without first knowing how we've reached this grim conclusion. A simple reason is all I ask. Please.
Elaine!
The ring is purifying his body odor. That mighty B.O.
The ring? What sorcery is this?
Oh, my head. What am I doing here?
A spell to shackle the hearts of men.
'Tis the only way I can think to describe it, my prince. That ill-fated day, all the lords closest to your mother turned upon her without so much as a moment's notice. Unfortunately, my memories end there as well.
A frightful power, if what you say is true. This spell of control, it could be called. Such magic would go far in explaining how Galerius so swiftly brought Fevrith to its knees.
I shudder to think what unspeakable evil I wrought upon our world these last 10 years. Though there is no greater misdeed than turning my spear upon you, Prince Elaine.
That's enough. You mustn't blame yourself any further. But I do wonder, how is this ring capable of unmaking the spell?
In truth, I had believed it to be mere regalia, a symbol of your birthright and nothing more. To think the power of cleansing truly exists. Your Highness, that is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornia's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil, but I had believed such tales to be mere fiction.
The Orthodoxy has a similar story about the Holy Unicorn. How it was a sacred beast able to purge darkness from our lands.
So maybe this, like, quote-unquote holy unicorn bestowed this ring as a token of friendship to the founder of the Cornia kingdom or something like that.
It's entirely possible that the ring that bears its image is somehow capable of that same power.
Should Galerius's rule be built upon a foul sorcery that fetters our people, then this ring is the ray of light that will pierce its wicked heart.
Your words ring true, my prince.
Indeed. Were we able to free those bound by his cruel magics?
His support structure would fall apart.
It might just bring the iron wall of Zenoira crashing down.
All told, I've often found myself plagued with doubt. Is it justice that guides our march, or paltry vendetta? Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother. Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. Mists that will soon be dispelled. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled, and slay Galerius like the beast he is. And how does Hodrick fare?
Well, all things considered, any fog that lingered in his mind seems to have cleared, and he stands ready to fight once more. By the way, Your Highness, allow me to brief you on our plans for when we arrive. Among the Liberation members I've mustered in my past excursions is a young yet skilled knight by the name of Clive.
Clive Rossfield, or what's his name? I can't remember. Yeah, it's Rossfield, right? From Final Fantasy 16. Clive and his brother. Damn. It wasn't that long ago that I played that game. Clive and what's his name? I can picture his face. Blonde. What's his name? To be honest, the only two characters' names that I remember are Clive and Jill. That's it. Not that I didn't love the game or wasn't like memorable or anything like that. I mean, partly I just have a terrible memory.
I'll ride to bring him to you the moment we reach solid ground.
You have my thanks.
A word, Elaine?
The word is physics.
Is something wrong?
Well... No, it's nothing.
Just spit it out, woman.
Are you sure? Anxiety will be the death of you if you keep it bottled up like that.
It really isn't important, I assure you. It's just... our lives have changed so drastically from the peace we had only yesterday. It barely seems real.
I can't say I feel any different. But I've always always known this day would come. It's why I've spent all these years training under Joseph's careful instruction. A shame you never had the chance to meet my mother. She was always one to blaze a path forward, royal blade in arm.
Are we gonna like, um, I'm assuming at some point in the game we're gonna return to our homeland, and it seems like they're kind of hinting we might like retrieve that weapon.
But as her heir, I intend to lead in much the same way.
Is that why you and Lex spent all your days banging swords down at the shore?
Yeah, we also did weapon training. Hey-oh!
You've seen that, have you? You know, Hodrick was likely but one of many. And assuming the others who surrendered to Zenoira are being controlled as he was, we may just stand a chance in this. Yet our liberation is still in its nascent days. Promising, yes, but gravely fragile as well. Which is precisely why I'll need your help, Scarlet. To reclaim peace for all who have suffered.
Elaine, Of course. I'll do everything I can, as is my role as a priestess of the Palavian Church.
Oh, I guess the Palavian Church doesn't have any rules about clergymen, I guess, clergy people having relations.
Hey, don't forget about me.
Lex,
What?
I'm sorry, my prince. Decorum doesn't come naturally to this fool.
It's all right. When you've known each other as long as we have, there's no reason to let formality bind us.
But there are protocols to observe, rules we must follow as vassals in service of the crown. Still, I'm of the same mind. What mind he has, that is. I'll give my all in the royal name, your majesty.
Thank you all. I couldn't ask for a finer group of friends.
Save your progress. Yes. Oh, difficulty. Select your difficulty. This can be changed at any time from the options menu. Story, a difficulty focused around enjoyment of the story for players looking to win battles without much difficulty. Normal, a standard difficulty focused around fair, tactical battles for first-time players or those seeking a moderate challenge. Tactical, a difficulty focused around tactical gameplay for players familiar with strategy games. Expert, difficulty focused around pushing your tactical mind to its limits for players who are quite skilled at strategy games. I was never into like really deep diving into like tactical games or like min-maxing or whatever like that, or doing permadeath runs. I'm mostly in it for the story and just having a fair, because also like in games like this or Fire Emblem, like you have like lucky hits or critical hits or stuff like that, and it just feels too unfair. It's not like an action game. It's like, oh, I messed up, so that's why I died. It's like, okay, I can get behind that, but luck-based stuff or whatever, it's like I can never get behind that. So yeah, I'm just a nice normal default as the devs intended experience. Call to action. Overeer Harbor?
Elaine, why have you stopped?
We're surrounded.
Where's Joseph? And how come Hodrick didn't notice? He's like a grizzled veteran.
Not the welcome party I was hoping for.
Get your vile claws off of me!
Let her go!
Chloe! I should have known you'd be behind this treachery, Renault.
What is the meaning of this?
Apologies for the icy reception, but we've business with the girl.
What business could you have with Scarlet? Unhand her this instant.
No, I don't think that will be happening. I act under orders from Emperor Galerius himself. As for what he plans to do with her, that's not for one of my station to know. Yet I shall see it done all the same.
No! Scarlet!
Huh. My work here is concluded. I leave the rest to you and your capable band. At first I was going to say I don't remember this from the demo, but now I do. Aubin, don't worry, boss. I'll earn my keep and plenty more. I don't know why I gave him that accent. We're not going to keep that up. Straight into the hornet's nest, huh? You gotta do something, Elaine. Hear me, soldiers of Cornia. I ask that you stand aside for your returned prince. Sorry, kid, can't do that. It's nothing personal, just following orders from the guy paying the coin. Damn, we've no hope of overcoming such numbers. Oh, that's right. Joseph went to recruit somebody. Your Highness. With us, everyone. I beg you. Come, my prince.
I'm ashamed to hear you met such misfortune before I arrived.
I need to stand up for a minute. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm ashamed to hear you met such misfortune before I arrived.
Your Highness, this man is Clive, the knight we spoke of earlier.
A pleasure.
Still, it rankles the mind.
Rankles?
I never would have dreamt that Galerius was after Scarlet, and not you, my prince.
Yeah, that is kind of strange.
Who was that knight who took her?
His name is Renault, formerly a proud servant of Queen Elenia, not unlike myself. And just as I fell victim to Galerius and his foul magic, it would seem he has met with a similar fate.
All the same, why Scarlet?
Perhaps her role as a priestess has something to do with it. Lately I've heard tell of Zenoira's desire to spread its roots into the Orthodoxy. Making one with direct ties a prime target.
In any case, the risk to her safety is clear should she fall into Galerius's hands. And sitting idly by only serves to stoke my worry further. Let us be off at once.
Wouldn't do that if I was you. No chance you're helping the girl if you don't even know where you're going.
Travis. It reminds me of how I chuckled when I saw such a normal name in Final Fantasy 15. Because you have the main character, shit, I can't even remember his name. What's his name? Something Lucius Calum. What's his first name? But yeah, some fancy name Lucius Calum, and then his friend Dave. Yeah, I couldn't help but chuckle.
And you are? Don't worry, he's a friend. A collaborator of mine by the name of Travis.
Fancy way to refer to a spy. You need intel, dirt, or just the latest weather, I'm your man.
So I was gonna say the A word, but I don't want to have any people's potential devices going off.
And what of Renault?
Road east, faster than a clap of thunder. I can only assume he's going for the city. But the real problem is his army of mercenaries. We won't after Renault. We've got to go through them.
Your Highness, we all share your sense of urgency, but we've no hope of aiding Scarlet without first routing the enemy before us.
Right. We depart as soon as we are able.
So that fortress over there serves as the enemy command post. Indeed, Your Highness, and the region will not know peace until we can claim it as our own. Housecarl. Housecarls are excellent attackers who can lower an enemy's defense to deal heavy damage. As for us, this fortress here is our first and final line of defense. If the enemy overruns it, we'll have nowhere left to turn. Then we defend it at any cost and proceed forth with extreme caution. Defeat conditions: the Liberation's command post is captured. Victory conditions: defeat Albin. Stage start! Okay. That's what visually, that's what how I'm supposed to read that. Like, that's what it sounds like when I look at it. Stage start. Which also made me like think like, what would it look like visually for like a cutesy anime game like Stage Start though? Deploy. Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness, but I believe our units will struggle without the proper changes to their formations. Unit formation. Press triangle on the deployment screen to adjust a unit's formation. Before engaging the enemy mercenaries, press triangle to adjust a unit's formation. Okay, Lane's unit. triangle. Unit formation. On this screen, you can add, swap, or remove members of a given unit. Perhaps we ought to explain the strengths of each class type first. What say you, Your Highness? Classes. Each character has a set class that determines their combat affinities, as well as what weapons and skills they're able to use. Don't listen. Listen to the explanation recommended. Such information would prove quite valuable. Yes, please go on. As you wish, my prince. To begin with, cavalry classes such as mine are quite effective when facing enemy infantry. As such, you may always call upon me to dispatch infantry in your path. Knights are highly effective against infantry-based units and can traverse stages swiftly due to their high mobility. Remember, Your Highness, that danger lies around every turn upon the field of battle. Yet the shield I bear is more than capable of defending our allies from harm. Hoplite, boasting great shields, armor, and high physical defense, hoplites are stout warriors that excel at protecting their allies. Defending's not the only way to survive, though. If you ask me, you're better off not getting hit in the first place. If you put me in the front row, our enemies won't even be able to touch us. Thief. Thieves have high evasion, allowing them to swiftly dodge enemy attacks in the front row. Generally speaking, you'll find it best to place your sturdiest fighters on the front row while reserving the back row for frailer combatants. Look upon the following formations as examples of how you may wish to deploy. Example unit, Lord and Knight. The Lord in the front row will bear the brunt of enemy attacks, while the Knight in the back row cuts down enemy infantry. Lord and Hoplite. The Lord and Hoplite will share the burden of enemy attacks, and the Lord will heal when he uses Lean Edge. Lord and Thief. The Thief in the front row will draw and evade enemy attacks, while the Lord in the back row can focus purely on offense. Thank you, everyone. I'll be certain to keep this in mind when planning our formations. Unavailable. Leader effect resist ranged assist. Takes less damage from ranged assists. Reduce wait time while resting. Less damage from magic assists. Resist ranged assist. Quick rest. Quick rest. One of two. I guess. Sucks. Only 2 units? Oh. Travis. Since Joseph is already maxed out, he really... Any experience would be wasted on him. I'll put you here, and put you as the off, or like shadow tank.
The day will be ours. We march.
They will know what hit them. Ready.
Onward.
I'm up. You got it.
Come then.
I'm ready to hit something.
You face me. We march on. Your villainy ends here.
I am your shield.
A fine job. You face me.
This one's mine. No stopping now. Just leave it to Lex. No stopping now.
Stamina. Engaging in battle consumes 1 stamina, seen on the shield to a unit's right. Units with 0 stamina will be unable to move. A unit's starting stamina is determined by its leader. Okay. Oh, that's what that number is. When possible, Your Highness, you should try to avoid using a single unit in battles. Should their stamina be exhausted, they will have no choice but to rest where they stand until it recovers. Resting. Select Rest from a unit's action menu to command it to rest. The unit will then enter a waiting state and recover a set amount of stamina. Keep in mind a resting unit is defenseless against enemy attacks. If an enemy engages a resting unit in battle, that unit will be unable to use active or passive skills. Okay.
Ready. Yes, sir. I'm ready to hit something.
Your villainy ends here.
This one's mine.
Are you okay?
That's how it's done. Done and dusted.
No surprise there.
Let's take what's ours. Sure.
Damn, it looks like they've got their guys crawling all over the harbor. Judging by appearances, I suspect they have more units ready to join the battle at any moment. Enemy reinforcements. Facilities controlled by the enemy army will occasionally call reinforcements to battle. Try attacking the enemy controlling the facility if you wish to stem the tide. This will force them to heal, stopping them from summoning reinforcements.
You don't stand a chance.
I have you.
Score one for Lex. I'm ready to hit something.
Time for payback.
Come then. You don't stand a chance.
Hope you've made your peace.
I'm ready to hit something.
Time for
Your villainy ends here.
You don't stand a chance. Ow!
Healing.
No stopping now.
In service of the crown.
Told you I'm awesome. I'm up. On it.
Go on.
To me.
Yeah? Won't take long.
One for the good guys.
Oh, kind sir, thank you for saving us. I hope this can prove useful in the battles ahead. Acquired small revival orb. The bridge there appears to be held by enemy spear bearers. Not only are they capable of delivering piercing attacks to the entire column, but they deal heavy damage to cavalry as well. Okay, good thing that we are not in a... Good thing Elaine's unit is side by side, and we don't have cavalry. I suggest you exercise utmost caution in handling them, my prince. Piercing attacks. Some skills, like the soldier's long thrust, can pierce an enemy unit, damaging the enemies in front and back rows in a single column. Combatants arranged in a column are susceptible to piercing attacks. As such, you should try to stagger them instead. Unit details. Move the cursor over a unit and press triangle to view the unit details screen, where you can adjust unit members' equipment and alter their tactics. A fine reminder, Clive. Let us consider well the enemy's strengths before marching into battle.
Hope you've made your peace.
I'll take that.
Saw that. Easy. See ya.
We march. The path is set.
Unit details on the screen. You can change the unit's formation, adjust members' equipment, and alter their tactics as you see fit. Yeah, we're going to reposition there. Soldier boasts physical attack skills to pierce enemy columns, can provide support to allies and heal wounds, effective versus cavalry-based foes such as knights.
This should be it.
Fighter bears excellent physical defense, can protect allies from long-range physical attacks, ineffective versus anti-armor and magic attacks.
Wasn't even a challenge. Ready. I'm up. You got it.
Let's take what's ours. Sure.
Come then. I'm ready to hit something.
You face me.
This one's mine.
These ruins may hold something of use. Okay. Ruins. You can find items by garrisoning in ruins.
Time for payback.
Thanks.
Nice try. Just getting started. I didn't have a choice.
Thief boasts excellent evasion, can steal PP and evade attacks without fail, ineffective versus foes with true strike attacks.
I'll make it quick.
Knight excels at offense and defense in equal measure. Effective versus infantry-based foes such as housecarls. Ineffective versus foes with anti-cavalry skills.
A perilous battle indeed.
Yeah? Won't take long.
Your villainy ends here. I'm ready to hit something. Come then.
Get some XP.
I shall protect you.
Got me good.
Miss.
We march on. This one's mine.
I have you.
That's how it's done. Done and dusted.
Kids aren't half bad. Come on, boys. It's time we teach them what they're up against. There are more of them? You gotta be kidding me. Alas, it is no joke. I suggest we stand our ground and await their advance, rather than charge blindly forward. Garrison effects. Facilities such as towns and bridges have a variety of garrison effects, which are bestowed upon the unit garrisoned within. These effects can prove quite powerful, so try to garrison units and facilities whenever enemies approach. If you wish to review a facility's garrison effect, simply move the cursor over that facility. No stamina consumption, no wait time. Okay. Skip battles. You can now skip battles by pressing... what do they call this button? The options button, I think. The non-share button. It's often better to watch your battles play out, as skipping them prevents you from learning why a unit won or lost. Yeah, I almost never skip.
To me.
Time for payback. feelings. Go on. Sure. They made it too easy.
Acquired Dew of Strength. Do the do.
Tis ours now. We march.
Ready. On it.
Your villainy ends here.
I'm ready to hit something.
You face me.
You don't stand a chance.
Come then.
I'm ready to hit something. Sorry.
Don't go dying on me.
Are you okay?
Score one for Lex. You don't stand a
Your
chance.
villainy ends here.
This one's mine.
You face me.
You don't stand a chance.
Got me good.
Healing.
That's how it's done.
Onward. Good.
Yeah?
No, nothing. Okay.
There in a second.
Your villainy ends here. Good. Well fought. Come then. We march on. Victory grows ever closer. The time is at hand. The path is set.
Uh.
I'll make it quick.
Thanks.
a choice. Go on. Sure. Shouldn't have let your guard down.
That there is Aubin, leader of the mercenaries. Don't let your guard down for even a second. Enemy strength. The stars displayed beneath an enemy's stamina represent the relative strength of their unit. An enemy unit can have 1 to 3 stars depending on their strength. The enemy with a 3-star rating is the commander for a given battle stage. Stage menu, press options to open the stage menu where you can review unit formation, save your progress, and more. Save your progress and more. Consider saving before critical moments such as engaging enemy commanders in battle. Library. Game tips. Okay. Character list. Equipment skill. What is her loadout? Oh, her ribbon, okay. What units do they have? They have Spear, which is good against Knights, but as long as we stagger, we'll be okay. Because the Knight will be good against the Commander, who's a hoplite. How many data slots are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A lot. How do can I not modify it? Do I have to be at a garrison to modify the formation?
So, what next?
Oh, we were moving, that's why. How do I... Hold on.
We march. To me.
Sure thing.
Yeah?
Won't take long.
Now then.
How do I... Or do I have to be at a town? Like, how do I... I want to swap out somebody. I want to...
The time is at hand.
Oh, remove. No. It removed the weapon. That's not what I wanted. I thought it was going to remove the person. Like, how do I... Can I not swap out people? Hold on.
We march.
Does it have to be here to swap out? Or can we go here?
The path is set.
Or we have to withdraw first.
Just a moment. Take heart in our prospects.
The XP is gonna go wasted, but it's gonna make life a lot easier. Can I can't steal him from that unit, can I? Can I? No. Maybe just for the sake of the boss fight to make life easier. Does front row, back row make a whole lot of difference? I know, like, we want the healers in the back row. Because they were saying, like, oh, we can have the tank in front and then put the attacker in back, and they could focus on attacking. But do they, like... Do they get a reduction in attack power if they're, like, melee? Because that's kind of typical for these types of games. But if they're like a bow user or a magic user, the back row doesn't really change anything. Yeah, let's see how that works.
The day will be ours. Onward.
Onward!
I'm ready to hit something.
I have you.
No stopping now. See, Chloe? I can do stuff.
Yeah, when someone's babysitting you.
Told you I'm awesome. I'm up.
Your villainy ends here.
It's not looking...
Come then. Your villainy ends here.
Well, look who finally came knocking.
Apologies, but I fear we lack the time for pleasantries.
Figures. Let's get it over with then.
I have you! I am with you! Hold fast!
A fine job.
He's even stronger than he looks. Can we truly defeat such a powerful opponent? We can indeed. Our morale alone should be more than enough to see us through. Valor skills. You can now use Valor skills during a battle stage. Use them by selecting Valor skills option from a unit's action menu. Different classes have access to different Valor skills, each of which consume Valor points when used. For example, Elaine's Valorous Order skill grants First Strike to allied units in range, which will prove useful when fighting enemy commanders.
The time is at hand.
Hold on, hold on.
Let's take
You
what's ours.
move
Very
here.
second. Made it.
No.
You face me.
Aww. Well, whatever. We're gonna kill him anyway because we have freaking Joseph.
Another step forth. Well fought.
Acquired Vitality Talisman. Stage clear.
Alone, are you?
What happened to your friends?
Long gone by now, but with all the time about them. Never could have done without you lot chasing me halfway to hell and back, though.
The fort's empty, Your Majesty. Not a soul in sight.
Guy laid out the bait, and we just had to take a nibble. Strange. Few leaders would play the sacrificial lamb in such a predicament.
Don't flatter yourselves. I would have shook you off like weak old mud if I hadn't hurt my leg in our little scuffle. But hey, that's just part of the job. You're gambling with your life the second you take that coin.
Then you know how this ends. Stay your blade, Lex. There's something I need to ask him. What does Galerius want with Scarlet? I'll take any scraps of information you may have, please.
You do realize I'm just hired steel, yeah? They keep my pockets nice and heavy, and that's as far as my curiosity goes. So, sorry, but I'm not a questions kind of guy. At least not past my bottom line.
Well, what do we do with him? Let's say I offered to fill those pockets instead. What then?
First, I'd ask if you still had all your marbles, but I'm not the discriminating type. As long as the pay's right.
If this is supposed to be a joke, I'm not laughing. We're trying to beat the enemy, not hire them. It's not every day you come across a man willing to greet the heavens in order to see his allies safe. Now, our aim is to liberate these lands from the oppressive clutches of Zenoira and its emperor. I'd ask your aid in that battle.
You know, I had heard you were nothing more than the crumbs of some spineless resistance that got chewed up and spat back out. Never would have guessed you're really just a pack of reckless lunatics.
This so-called lunatic is none other than Prince Elaine, true-born heir to the Cornian throne. And our war is a righteous one.
You're trotting around the crowned brat of a dead and gone kingdom trying to flip a whole damn empire? Sorry, kids, but I don't like them odds.
Doesn't sound like he's interested.
Hope you know I don't come cheap.
Does that mean you'll join us?
Granted, you're willing to foot the bill. King-making's not an everyday job for a merc. But you've seen enough to know I'm worth the gold and more. So we got a deal? We'll even cut you a little discount.
Now that we've settled matters here, we move to rescue Scarlet. Time grows short.
I think the demo continues a little bit after this, but this is kind of where I stopped because I wanted to save my playthrough for like my full playthrough, which is now. Plus, I was like in a time constraint or whatever. I had to take care of something else at the moment.
Indeed. It's more than evident Galerius had some grand purpose in kidnapping her. Delivering her from his bloodied talons may strike a heavy blow to the heart of his aims.
Perhaps, but this is far sooner than we had planned. Our allies remain scattered through every realm of Fevrith. Casting the gauntlet at Renault's feet would only send us all to an early grave.
If I may add, there are those among Galerius's adherents who willfully chose to betray the Queen those long years ago. I fear we have no hope of avoiding conflict with such base traitors.
It would seem we'll need to bolster our ranks then.
Your Highness, upon ushering you to Palavia, I labored tirelessly to build a foundation upon which the Liberation Army can take hold. I have seen great suffering in our lands, 'tis true, and yet greater resentment harbored by the oppressed and the downtrodden. I have every faith such fierce emotion will spur them to join our cause. My prince, fly your crest across the banner of the liberation. Spearhead the rebellion against Zenoira, and you will surely find kindred spirits ready to take arms in your name.
Then I will do just that. I only ask that you be the crutch I may lean on when the perils of war grow too great to bear alone.
Choose a heraldic achievement to represent a lane. This can be edited later from the heraldry menu. Okay. Acquired Arion? What does that mean? That's the name of the symbol, I guess. Or just the what you call that, like, banner, that flag. Oh, acquired Highland. Acquired Sakura High School. Oh, is that what the pre-order DLC was? Because I got the Monarch edition and there was like a slip with a code in it that came with some sort of DLC. Heck yeah, we're going with the Sakura High School. No, I don't know. Select which components to include in your heraldic achievement. Presets. Cornia. Liberation Army. Arian. Highland. Sakura High School. Edit. Compartment or gold. Oh. We'll go with the Liberation Army. Like, we're trying to recruit people to this freaking army. I wish I could see what that was like without the actual banner in front, so I can get a clear picture. Like, this is obviously gold, but is this like a reef? I'm assuming some sort of reef. Is there buildings? A fortress? Slot 1 for the standard default one. There you go. Save of progress. Yes. To begin with, Your Highness, I suggest we make, for the fort we just liberated, and increase the maximum size of a unit. Main quest, expanding a unit, 2 to 3 quests. You will come across a variety of quests as you explore Fevrith. You can review the details of any quest you've received by pressing options to open an overworld menu and selecting quest log. You can move freely through the overworld with left joystick. Start by heading for Fort Solagi and selecting Visit. What is this, Fort Solagi? This is no time for idle wandering, Your Highness. Let us increase the size of our unit at Fort Solagi. You folks a new pack of mercenaries? If so, you should really think about working on your renown. Put it plain, renown tells you how much people all over the world know your name. And no self-respecting merc's gonna join up with someone they've never heard of. So yeah, win some battles, rebuild a few towns, spread your name far and wide through Fevrith. At a fort, you can exchange honors to increase the number of units in your army, as well as the maximum size of each unit. Well, assuming you got the renown for it. I'm trying to talk to this dude. Mercenaries have different specialties based on their class. Me, I'm a soldier. My long thrust skill can pierce through a single column of enemies with relative ease. Oh, and I can use first aid to heal an ally at the end of a battle. Those are the most important skills we've got. Be sure to take note of such things when hiring mercenaries. Trying to test the running speed. Forts offer a number of vital services, allowing you to hire mercenaries and expand your units. Additional services will become available as you gain more renown. For now, try selecting expand units. Mock battle! No. Promote. Expanding units. Here you can exchange honors you've earned to increase the maximum size of a unit, or unlock additional unit slots. Okay, so the renown rank is, I guess, the type of mercenaries, the tier of mercenaries that will attract. So as we gain more renown, higher renown, we'll gain access to better types of units. And honors is like a currency we can use to do different things, I guess. Additional unit slots. Okay. Honors are awarded for feats of valor and can be expended at forts for the services offered within. They can be earned by completing battle stages, making deliveries, defeating wandering enemies, and more. Okay, so we could only upgrade one unit. Okay, I guess that's it for now. Novice military treaties. What does that do? Nicely done, Your Majesty. You can now assign more members to your units. Oh, and people who fight in the same unit will slowly grow closer. Why were you looking away? Are you shy? Rapport. As characters gain rapport with each other, their rapport level will increase. Characters with high rapport level will receive a bonus that boosts their stats while assigned to the same unit. Reaching certain rapport levels with specific pairs of characters will also unlock a rapport conversation between them. Yeah, these like little conversations and stuff when you build up relationships in these types of games is like really satisfying. You should review the formation of our units whenever you next have the chance, Your Majesty. You can access the unit formation screen by pressing options to open the overworld menu, or by pressing triangle in the overworld. Mind if I grab your ear too? We nabbed some nice gear in the last battle. Well, you did. Anyway, make sure to share the spoils, yeah? We need everyone armed to the teeth if we want to keep them breathing. Equipment. You can change character's equipment by pressing options, then selecting character list. Open the character list menu now and equip a character with the vitality talisman you obtained earlier. Main quest, change of colors. Unit leaders. Every unit has a character set as its leader. The leader's class determines the unit's movement type and leader effect. To change the unit's leader, open the unit formation screen, then move the cursor over the character you want as new leader and press options. You can also change a unit's leader after deploying them to a battle stage, but doing so will cost you 1 valor point. So try to decide on your desired leader before deploying. Make leader. Up. Does it? More valor points. Leader effect, take less damage. Oh. Can I not? There you go. Reduce wait time. Wait time, same. Less damage from ranged. Wait time. Where do I see the rapport gauge? Oh, I can't right now for some reason. Okay, remove everyone. We'll start fresh. Give everyone a chance to hang out with the prince. I want to gain some rapport with her, but we have defense, and he kind of auto heals. We're better off having more offense. Who's left? Lex, and who else? Joseph. Chloe. You already hung out with Chloe. Hold on. Let's me there. Okay, that's everyone except Joseph. Yeah, if they have the little grid thing, that means they're on in a unit. Okay. Okay, I'm okay with this. Who has low HP? 39, 33, 54, 18, 27, 31, 27, 25. I mean, but she's a back rower, so it doesn't matter too much. I think he's in a back row currently. Gauntlet, what does that do? Guard rate. I guess on him? Because he is tanking, even though he's an off tank and he can evade. I guess just as a little bit of insurance, we can put the, we can put this. Oh, that's why her XP bar seems more filled, or like it filled faster. Because it does. I always knew proper equipment was vital, but it truly does impact everything. Thank you, Chloe. Oh, we're not stopping there. Come on, let's head to the nearest town and buy ourselves something nice. We have the funds to spare, after all. Here, I'll lead the way. And here we are, Your Majesty. This town has both an armorer and provisioner for all your purchasing needs. I'll be sure to make good use of them, then. Thank you again. Main quest, a quick supply run. Purchase something at Overlord Harbor. What is this? Oh. Alright. Towns. Towns provide your army an opportunity to purchase equipment, deliver items, station guards, and more. Complete deliveries to build towns and restore their full functionality. Visit an armorer when you want to purchase equipment. Keep in mind, each town's armor has limited stock. You can use the D-pad to purchase multiple pieces of equipment at the same time. Upon using the square compare stats to purchase a piece of equipment, you'll be able to immediately equip it to a selected character.
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right place.
Compare. Oh, I'm using a bronze sword, okay. Uh, 11. Oh, we don't have the money for that anyway. Oh, Travis uses a sword? I would have thought he would use like a dagger. Maybe there are daggers later in the game? I don't know. Oh, right, they have limited stock. Stock of 2.
Done and done.
Jeez, why does Hodrick have such a crappy weapon? I mean, he's not like the first captain or whatever Joseph is, but he was trained by him. He was like a veteran in the freaking Cornian army. Plus 20 XP. 12, 11. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll take the slightly less damage. I guess we'll give it to Clive. Chloe and Clive. What can I sell? Grants 50 XP to a selected ally. Grants 3 times XP if they're a level 10 or below. Okay, I guess we don't want to sell these. Okay. Huh.
Be seeing ya.
Okay. Is there anything we need to sell here? Or buy? Provisioner. Visit a provisioner to purchase consumable items like armors. Each town provisioner has limited stock.
Here to shop? Or maybe to sell? Just say the word and it's yours.
Okay. Restores 1 stamina. Smoked nuts. Cut flowers. Excellent gift for someone who appreciates flowers. Oh, I'm sure Joseph will like this.
Come back soon.
Yeah, we don't need anything right now. Deliveries. Making deliveries to towns will help rebuild lands that were devastated under Zenoiran rule. The requisite material can be gathered from forging sites in various regions in the overworld. Oh, that's what the glowing thingies were. And you want 3 Corvia herb. Okay. Oh, okay, we just look at it and then go get it. We don't need to, like, pull a paper quest off of a quest board or something like that. Okay. Alright, I guess we just keep that in mind. Board ship, station a guard.
If
Okay.
it's steel you're after, you're in the right place.
I guess 2 spears then.
Done and done. Be seeing ya.
Looks like we've got our gear sorted. Come on, Scarlet's waiting for us. Could you spare a word first, my prince? We've received a report that Renault has situated himself in a large city in the eastern reaches of Cornia. Our compatriot Miriam lies in wait not far from there. She awaits our arrival with great anticipation. I've readied a map and marked our destination, Your Highness. As for the route we take to reach it, I shall leave that decision in your capable hands. World map. You now have access to the world map. Press the touchpad to open it. On the world map, you can review details of registered facilities and fast travel to those you have previously liberated. Okay. I've also compiled an archive of the intelligence we possess at present. You may peruse it at your leisure. Fevrith Archive. You can now view the Fevrith Archive by pressing Options, then selecting Library from the Overworld menu. Archive entries will be added as you progress through the story and as you register facilities on the world map. Your Highness, given our current force of arms, mounting a rescue will likely prove an immense challenge. I suggest we first focus on liberating the people of this region, weakening Zenoira's forces, and increasing our renown. The greater fame our cause bears through the continent, the easier it will be to enlist others to our aid. Right. Renown. Raising the Liberation Army's renown will increase the range of services available at forts. Renown can be earned by completing quests, rebuilding towns, and more. The priestess abducted. Hey, turn in quest. Oh wait, why is it glowing? Oh, whatever. Divine Shard. Hey! Our towns has really bounced back thanks to the supplies you've gathered. You mean the flowers that were like right in front of your town, right next to it in an open field with no one really there? Even the sailors seem ready to brave the seas again. Hey. Board ship. Station a guard. Station a soldier to guard the town. How much does that cost?
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right place. Be seeing ya.
Stationing guards. You can station a single member of your army in each town you've liberated to serve as this guard. Upon completing a battle stage, your guard will earn gold for the army and gather materials from previously discovered nearby forging. So, that's good. So it's a good idea to interact with all the forging sites, and it's worthwhile to, you know, even though you slightly weaken your army by stationing a soldier or whatever, it does pay off because you get the extra materials. Earn gold, right? Characters serving as guards can still be deployed in battle stages, so feel free to post them in every town you liberate. Oh, okay, that's good. So they're not, like, gone. Okay. Oh, that's good. There you go. Would you like to travel to the Isle of Palavia? No. Can we switch the guard? Yeah. I feel a sneeze. Hold on. Ugh, alright.
I got this.
Giving gifts. Press R1 next to the station guard to give them a gift. Doing so will boost the recipient's rapport with the lane. They will gain more rapport if you give them a gift they like. Hey. Nope. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to run. What am I doing? Looking for materials to help this place rebuild, of course. If you deliver the items a town wants, you'll get a nice reward to make up for your trouble. Folks like us aren't much for the sword, so this is the only way we've got of putting food on the table. You should try making deliveries too if you're of the mind. It's good, honest work, and you'll be helping folks rebuild. Forging sites. Obtain materials by examining the forging sites scattered through the overworld. Forging sites will replenish after completing a number of battle stages and can be examined again in order to obtain further materials. Okay. Looks like you're way ahead of me though. Guess that army of yours can do more than just fight. Keep it up and help our towns get back on their feet. Rebuilding Favrith. Hey. How do I... Do I have to be in a town too, or I have to be at the base? Expand units. Aha. I mean, it's not super useful since the only other person is Joseph. What's this? Battle? Is this just like a mock battle? You've got the look of a guy who doesn't know the first thing about housecarls. I'd be glad to fill you in, and even spar if you want to give it a try. Anyway, housecarls like me are known far and wide for their high attack power. And I know this is just a little sparring, but don't expect me to hold back. Well, what do you say? Feels nice taking a good hit every now and then. By the way, my parting blow skill gives me one last attack at the end of every battle. Try hiring a housecarl if you like the sound of catching enemies with their guards down. Oh, and I'll be here whenever you want to try something out. Hey, money. Money's always good. Okay. It looks like you can repeat it, but you probably won't get any more rewards. Okay. Okay, there's no guard you can station there. What's that?
Curse these Black Talon scum!
You supposed to be the town guard? Sorriest sight I ever seen. Now go on and run home if you know what's good for you.
As if I'd ever cede to vulgar bandits such as you. The Father shall strike you down for your sins.
Not today, you won't. But I'll let you take that up within yourself. Me? I've had enough divine judgment to last a lifetime. You know the drill, boys. Grab anything that's not nailed to the floorboards.
Black Talons. Gamel. Rolf. You alright? I believe so, yes. I didn't think the Black Talons had gone this far. If I may, sir, who are you? Name's Rolf, with the Cornian militia. I've been tracking these bandits for a while now, and this is where it's led me. Go, get somewhere safe, I'll handle this. Sirs, you have to help us, please. I have a bad feeling about this. What's happened here? A pack of bandits raided our village in the middle of the night, sir. A nice man named Rolf came and saved us, but he bid us flee, then went off to face them all on his own. That doesn't sound good. It isn't. Order and justice hold little meaning under the cruel dominion of Zenoira, Your Highness. We'll need to liberate this region if we wish to proceed with any semblance of safety. Indeed, it would be ill done of us to abandon these people in their darkest hour. Thank you, sirs. Side quest, Solitary Resistance. Unliberated regions. Regions you've not yet liberated are patrolled by enemy soldiers, preventing them from being explored safely. Completing battle stages will liberate enemy regions, thus securing the area and driving out hostile forces. Okay, yeah, we'll do that eventually. No, I want the shiny. Oh, I have to go through the mine over there, huh? Damn it. Hey there. Apparently other people can't see it, but sometimes I come across a strange faint light twinkling on the ground. You might want to take a closer look if you ever see one yourself. Smoked nuts. A moment, Your Highness. The walled city of Barbatimo, under the rule of an able man by the name of Mordon. More like moron!
What news do you bring? Out with it, lad.
It seems Fort Soligy has fallen, sir.
Soligy.
And here I thought scorpions could sting. Who was it that did them in?
A faction calling themselves the Liberation, from what I understand.
Suppose there's no pulling the weeds of rebellion. Hmm?
Sir Morden, may I have a word?
You may have as many as you need. Just give us a moment, would you?
Of course, my lord.
Again, sir?
Is that defiance I hear? It's none of your business, besides. To the matter at hand, though, I'd rather not have self-righteous fools raising the devil in my town. Alert the watch at once. If these pups come scratching at our gates, you're to see them repelled. Teach them the pain of war, if you must.
Consider it done, sir.
So we have the Black Talons and the Iron Helm. If we hope to proceed past this point, we must first lay low the occupiers of this city. We would be wise to ready an adequate force before undertaking such a venture. I've scoured the ruins, Your Majesty, and found an urn of hollowed corn ash. Apparently it holds some kind of divine power if the rumors are to be believed. Hollowed corn ash. Can be used during a battle stage to revive a defeated unit or recover valor points. You can also use it to avert a game over when the time limit expires. Your command post is claimed by an enemy or your army is defeated. Okay. If I were you, I'd stay away from those ruins to the north, as Zenoira's got magic users up there. It used to be the same magic users were here at the fort looking for work, and I guess they found it. Nowadays, folks all over the world are having pretty rough go of things. Do me a favor, would you help them like you've helped us? Walled city of Barbatimo. To the southeast is ruled by a big burly guy named Mordon. The guards he's got at the gate look fierce as anything. I'm scared to even think about the place, much less go near it. It'd be a different story if I could use a bit of magic, though. Those bastards wouldn't know what hit them. Me! I got a ship here heading for Palavia Harbor. Okay. Liberation Soldier. It's good to see you, Your Highness. I am pleased to report that you can station guards in towns you've liberated. After you station a guard, you can speak to them or even give them gifts if you'd like. Oh, and a guarded town will send funds to support the liberation each time we add to our territory. They'll also gather materials for us from any nearby foraging sites. And the guard can still join you in battle, so don't hesitate to station them all over Feverith. Wait, you've already stationed someone here? I should never have doubted you, Your Highness. Local guardsman. Hey, cut flowers ×3. At forts, you can hold a mock battle to pit 2 of your units against each other. It's a great chance to see how your units fare in actual combat, so it's worth giving it a try every now and then. Sparring session. Mock battles. Here you can test how units perform against each other in battle. The mock battle will begin once you've selected both units.
Stand true! Stand.
Healing!
Fine job.
Mock battles are pretty good, huh? Try doing one whenever you get a new skill or just when you want to test something out. Right, okay. 7. Okay. Hiring mercenaries isn't the only thing you can do at a fort. You can also increase the number of units you're able to command. It costs honors, of course, but it's well worth it in my book. Looks like you don't have enough renown to make it happen, though. Try coming back once people know you a little better. The more units you add to your army, the more battle strategies you can employ in battle. Costs honors, of course, but it's well worth it. Okay. More units. Oh, I need to be rank D. Okay. How much does it cost? I don't know. Okay. Oh. Fishy! Cornia and sardine. No? Okay, seems like all forts are kind of the same. Cornet lumber. Divine shard. Me, I'm a thief, and I'm real good at dodging attacks and holding the front down the front row. You want to try me or what?
I have you.
You catch a peek at my evade skill. It's real handy at helping me dodge. Remember, I can only use it when I've got the PP. It gives me real problems against guys like Housecarls who can attack a bunch of times in one battle. So yeah, always remember to check who you're fighting. Okay. How come this one doesn't have a check mark? Is it because I didn't take out everyone on the battlefield? Huh. I guess we'll have to try it later. Your Highness, you have measures to deal with any hoplites you may encounter on your journey? If not, I would suggest utilizing a Housecarl in one of your units. After all, their smash skill is capable of weakening any enemy's defenses. Or an enemy's defenses. You're more than welcome to try it out on me if you wish. Well, did our bout meet your lofty expectations? While the Housecarl's attacks are effective, they tend to lack the strength for a decisive blow. Consider pairing them with a warrior or a magic user for greater advantage in battle. And of course, feel free to return if you wish to battle again. Okay. Keep heading to the north here and you'll run smack dab into some old ruins. Here there's a magic artifact somewhere inside, practically bursting with ancient power. Bridge over there has seen better days, destroyed and abandoned for nearly 10 years now. Shame too, it would be a straight shot to Grand Cornia if someone managed to fix it up. It would seem nobody has spared a thought for this bridge since it collapsed. Unfortunately, we lack the means to fix it on our own. Perhaps we should recruit a mason capable of restoring it. New quest, okay. Okay. Divine Shard. Still don't know what those do. Oh. Up. Huh. Elenia, former queen of Cornia, ruled with a keen military mind and steady hand. Upon realizing there was no quelling the tide of rebellion, she entrusted Elaine to her retainer Joseph and ultimately fell to Galerius in battle. Oh, oh, that's cool. You could like click on key words, key names, and like follow it to the. Oh, that's neat. I like that. I don't think I've ever seen that in any other games. There was like an organization. Oh, right. Oh, okay. He was tasked by Zenorian clients. Okay. Okay, mercenaries. Bandit group. Okay. Alright, we're gonna call it here. 3.5 hours. Not quite as long as I'd hoped, but I did get the super late start, but I need to get ready for bed. And, yeah, wake up early. Back to work. Thank you to anyone who hung out. I appreciate you spending your precious time hanging out with me as I experience Unicorn Overlord. Having you here makes streams more fun in general for me and helps motivate me to continue streaming. I truly appreciate you spending your precious time hanging out with me. Other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Enjoy some games yourself and have a good one in general, alright? Take care, see ya.